Okay guys, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies video, and today we're taking a look at the brand new conversion kit on the Lockwood Mark II, and as you can see, it turns it into basically akimbo shotguns is the best way to describe this thing. And as you can see, in the tier 1 zone, if you shoot both bullets at once, it is going to be a one-shot. You can't seem to one-shot with one single gun. If we do take a look, if I just shoot one gun, okay, apparently you can one-shot with one gun in the tier 1 zone, so that's already a very strong sign of what is to come with these guns. I did originally have an optic on this because apparently there is a sight that makes it a little bit better. So when I show the class, I will put the optic on screen. Just for some reason, when I've loaded into the game, it hasn't come in with it. But apparently there is a sight on this that increases the accuracy. You know, it just makes the gun a little bit stronger as well. But I'm very excited to see what these things will be like in the tier 3 zone and the brand new Dark Aether zone. Very, very excited to try these out. Let's try against an armored zombie in the tier 2 zone. It's still only going to be a 2-shot, which really isn't that bad. What about a regular zombie? So it looks like in the tier 2 zone, without any upgrades on the gun, it is going to be a 1-shot. That's, sorry, a 2-shot if you shoot both guns at the same time and hit those headshots. But as you can see, one thing that keeps happening is we are running out of ammo pretty quickly. And the reload isn't exactly the world's fastest thing I've ever seen in my life. So we have bought in mags of holding. If I do just take a look here, as you can see, we've got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 pack-a-punch, legendary AF tool, and mags of holding to equip to this gun. Just to try and make it the strongest and the most usable version of the guns that we possibly can. But let's go ahead and tier 1 pack-a-punch it right now and see what sort of difference it is going to do. Obviously, it is going to increase the magazine size that we get, and it is now making it a 1-shot in the tier 2 zone. And you can fire these things pretty quickly as well, guys. Obviously, as you can see, there is a little spin animation in between shooting the rounds. But if I wanted to, I can shoot pretty quickly. It's not the world's slowest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's really not too bad. Looks like my team are actually going to the brand new Dark Aether zone already, which is kind of crazy. I am not going to go there. But as you can see, the reload really does take long. If we've got 4 bullets, 6 bullets, we have to reload again. That's going to give us to 8. We reload again. That's going to take us to 9. Or sorry, to 10. Do it again. That's going to take us to 12. And yeah, it's really a really slow reload speed, which is why mags of holding is going to basically be a must to have in the Dark Aether zone and the tier 3 zone especially. But so far, a tier 1 pack-a-punch, these guns are one-shotting in the tier 2 zone. And I'm going to class shooting both guns at one time a one-shot. I am not going to be counting it as you shoot one gun. I'm going to be counting 2 bullets at once as a one-shot, because majority of the time when you're using these, you are just going to double spray them, unless it may be in the tier 3 zone we do find a bit of a different technique. But we'll obviously find out when we get there. But as you can see, the reload on this just really is not that usable. So I already actually might put mags of holding on it straight away, just to make it a little bit better. And then we can actually use the guns properly, because without mags of holding, I don't really know if these guns are going to be that great, to be totally honest. Maybe with speed cola, we could have tested the reload speed with speed cola, but even then, I don't think it's going to be that fast, because you are reloading 2 bullets at a time. It means you're going to have to do 6 reloads to actually be able to get full ammo in the gun again, which really isn't that useful. It's not that fast, and it's just not going to be that great in general. Well, let's crack it up to tier 2 pack-a-punch, and then I'm assuming, let me see if I can actually one gun, one shot. So yeah, tier 2 pack-a-punch in the tier 2 zone. It is going to be a literal one-shot, like an actual one-shot with just one single gun. So that's very, very positive already. Like, I am seeing some class things coming out of this gun. It feels really, really strong. What's the range like on it? Okay, so it's not the craziest range on it. You do have to use these as a shotgun. Even though it is a marksman rifle that the conversion kit is on, you do have to use it like a shotgun. But I'm not against it, to be honest. I am really not against it. I'm going to make my way to the tier 3 zone already. I'm not going to mess around in this game. We're going to get straight into that tier 3 zone. See what these guns are going to be like in the tier 3 zone. And like I said, hopefully head to that new Dark Aether zone at some point throughout this game as well. But jumping into the tier 3 zone, we will obviously test them at tier 2 pack-a-punch. Then we'll chuck the legendary AF tool on. And if it's still not strong enough, we will put it up to tier 3 pack-a-punch straight away. But let's get these zombies nice and close. Okay, it's not too bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit weaker than what it actually is in the tier 3 zone. Yeah, it's not that bad, if I'm honest, guys. It's not that bad. It's not the best gun in the world, like just tier 2 pack-a-punch in the tier 3 zone. But if you hit those critical shots, it doesn't seem to be too bad, if I'm totally honest with you guys. We did actually manage to take out that horde of zombies pretty quickly, but we're going to chuck a legendary AF tool on now, see what sort of difference that makes. Okay, wow, was that a one-shot with just a legendary AF tool on it, just tier 2 pack-a-punch? I think it might have been. We could be on to a little bit of a heater here, guys. We could be on to a little bit of a heater. Oh my god, it's a one-shot. It's a one-shot of just tier 2 pack-a-punch. Yeah, this gun could be crazy. This gun could be absolutely nuts. This gun might be one of the best guns we've got in the game as of right now for just taking down anything. But as you can see, we are one-shotting zombies in the tier 3 zone right now. Again, just tier 2 pack-a-punch legendary AF tool. We've not got the gun at fully maxed out capabilities as of yet. And we are one-shotting if we're shooting 2 bullets at once. So what I'm going to do now is test one gun. See if just one shot is going to take out. Let me try and line that head up. Okay, so it's going to be a 2-shot if you want to class the amount of bullets coming out of the gun, if that makes sense. But with mags of holding, we can just spray and spray and spray. The one thing you need to be careful of, these zombies are going to get close. They are going to get close, and they are going to do damage. But so far, these guns feel absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do is try and find a Mangler, a Mimic, a Disciple, something like that, and take one of those out of Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch, and then we will, of course, Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch the gun and see what sort of damage we can do then. Okay, guys, so we've got a Mangler in front of us here. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to a Mangler. Again, just Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch, Legendary Aphid Tool. What sort of damage is this doing to them? I mean, to be fair, that really wasn't that bad. Like I said, it is only Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. We haven't even got it to Tier 3 yet, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. Let's Tier 3 these and make them the best possible version of the gun that we can. And this just looks like... you don't even have to hit critical shots anymore. You don't even have to hit critical shots, and this is just going to take out the zombies. Oh, that was bad from me. But these guns are just ridiculously strong. Like, crazy, crazy strong at taking out zombies now at Tier 3. Like, you don't even have to you don't even have to hit headshots, which is the craziest thing. If you do hit a headshot, it looks like it might be a one-shot. I can't seem to line... Yeah, if you hit a headshot, it is literally a one-shot. Let me try and find a zombie here. Let me line up the headshot. Yeah, it's a one-shot. This gun is crazy, guys. This gun is actually insane. Of course, I'm also going to try and find some Mega Abominations to take out. You know, we're going to test it against the best things possible within this game. But this gun just so far seems absolutely ridiculous. Like, I knew these guns were going to be strong, right? I had a feeling they were going to be good in zombies. They're not bad in multiplayer and Warzone, but they're not the best. So I didn't really know what to expect too much. I thought they were going to be strong, but I didn't expect them to be as good as they actually are. See, the one thing that I'm finding is the little spin animation does sort of mess you up a little bit sometimes. But I suppose it's only just like having a pump shotgun where you've got to pump the next bullet in, I guess. But you can quite easily just take out zombies. Like, even there, that zombie that came up to me wasn't even a body... It wasn't even a headshot. It was a body shot. Shoot both guns at one time, and it's going to take them out pretty quickly. Like, there's not really many places this gun seems to be struggling. Like I said, the Mangler that we took down, that was only Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. Done good damage, took it out pretty quickly. Really wasn't a bad display of how good this gun is. So I'm definitely excited to maybe get a high-value target on the go. Definitely try it in the Tier 3... the Dark Aether Zone, see what it's going to be like there. Try it against some Mega Abominations. I'm very, very impressed so far at just how good these guns are. And at Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, they don't seem to have the worst range in the world either. You seem to have to shoot from pretty far away and do decent damage to the zombies that are coming near. Like, even that, like, look how far these zombies are. We can almost one-shot them. I can hear a Mangler. Perfect. Let me try this Mangler. How quickly can we... I mean, that Mangler got absolutely ruined. Got absolutely destroyed right then. And if we just refill our ammo, it looks like the most ammo you can carry is 132 bullets in the gun, which isn't bad. It's not a bad amount of bullets you can have. Like, it's easily going to be enough to take out the zombies and, you know, bosses in this game, 100%. But I'm going to go start this high-value target contract and see what sort of luck we can get. Hopefully, we get something like a Mega Abomination, and we can test the gun against that. Because I have a very good feeling that these guns are going to be ridiculous against something like a Mega Abomination. Because it looked like it took that Mangler down pretty quickly to start off with. I mean, it took the second Mangler down quickly as well. Like, it just so far feels like a very, very strong gun. So yeah, it does look like we have got a high-value target Mega Abomination, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see coming up. So let's go and see what sort of damage we can do to a Mega Abomination high-value target with these guns. Let me try and get a critical shot to start us off with. Doesn't look like that was going to be the case, but... how quickly can we get a head? That's a head popped already. I'm going to go down again. I need to get self-revives and, you know, a little bit makes more perks. But that head got destroyed very, very quickly. I should have probably paid a bit more attention to the zombies that were around me, but that head got dropped ridiculously, ridiculously fast just then. Again, it's opened another head. What sort of damage can we do? Can we get that next head popped? I'm a little bit too far away, I think, to be able to do the damage that I want, but we did manage to get it down, that is for sure. So we've got a Mimic rolling up. We can probably drop that pretty quickly with no real problems, which we've managed to do. And this Mega Abomination is down to already half HP, and I don't think my team have even done anything as of right now. But if we stand here, can we finish it off? It's so close to being... yeah, these guns are ridiculous, guys. These guns are absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. That high-value target Mega Abomination got destroyed just then. Like, these guns are genuinely very, very strong. And I know I say that with a lot of the guns that we use, but with these, as of right now, they might be one of the best guns I've used in a very, very long time in zombies. Like, you saw how much damage we were doing to a Mega Abomination. You've seen the sort of damage we're doing to zombies and Mimics and Manglers. They just feel very, very, very powerful. There's even a Disciple here. Let me try against this Disciple, see what sort of damage we can do. So we've got Disciple pulled up. If I can actually hit my shots. just actually destroyed it. Didn't really stand much of a chance. Got absolutely dropped. There's a mangler pulling up. Yeah, these guns are crazy, guys. These are absolutely ridiculous. Another mangler. Let's pop it once. Pop it twice. 3 or 4 times maybe, and it's gone. If I can actually hit some headshots. There, these guns are crazy, crazy good, guys. Actually crazy good. I mean, even look at the range we're taking at Disciple out from. Like, it's not the craziest damage at range, but you can do decent damage. I'm just genuinely shocked at how good these things actually are. Like, we took down a Mega Abomination crazy fast. But look at how easy you can just take control of the whole situation. If you can hit your shots, there's a Disciple there, a Mimic there, a bunch of zombies, all just got dropped. No problems whatsoever. I can even hear a mangler. Let's try and take down a mangler as well. Why not? If you want it, you can get it. We'll just, mate, I'll just take everything out with these guns. I will happily just take everything out with these. We've got a high value target Disciple here. Let's see what sort of damage we can do if we get nice and close to the Disciple. Looks like its health's dropping real quick. Yeah, it looks like even against the Disciple, which is one of the more annoying high value targets to take down. I need to be careful of the zombies pulling up behind me right now. That's the high value target Mimic taking Disciple, sorry, taking care of. These guns are just so powerful, basically taking down anything that comes in the way of them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they are super, super powerful weapons. So I really think that the only next thing this gun really needs to test out is in that new Dark Aether Zone, to be totally honest. I think that's the only other place this gun needs to be tested. And there we go. Looks like we are going to be going to the new Dark Aether Zone, which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and test these guns in that brand new Dark Aether Zone. Okay, guys, here we are in the brand new Dark Aether Zone. Let's try and run through this as fast as we can, because if you saw my last video, it didn't end too well. We did go down pretty quickly. You know, it all sort of went a little bit wrong pretty quickly, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to try and leave the escort one, which I believe is that one, until the end of the game, if I can do that and my teammates don't go and grab that one straight away. Because at the end of the day, that's the one that takes up the most time. And if I don't get time to do it, I don't get time to do it. It's not the end of the world. I didn't bring a gas mask in with me. I didn't even think about getting a gas mask. Okay, I do actually have a gas mask. I lied. So we've got Bounty Contract. And the Bounty Contract is going to be a Mega Abomination. So we will go ahead and try our luck against the Mega Abomination. See how well we can get that taken care of. And if the one that we've done in the Tier 3 zone is anything to go by, I don't think we are going to struggle too much at taking this thing down, if I'm totally honest. I think we'll do a decent job. Let's let them eyes open up. See how quickly we can get a head popped. Yeah, well, I mean, we've taken a quarter of its health already. Just keep hitting those critical shots. This gun is ridiculous for taking down things like Mega Abominations and bosses. Like, it's crazy, crazy good. Do need to be a little bit careful of my ammo, because I don't think the skin shots really do that much with these. I think we definitely need to make sure we're hitting, you know, those critical shots on a Mega Abomination if we are going to try and take one down. But let's try and get close enough to get those heads popped if we can. Just keep spraying into that mouth. There's another head popped. We just need this last one to open up a little bit for us so we can try and take it out. That Mimic just got destroyed by running in front of me. Need to be careful of my ammo count, like I said. Again, we'll be a little bit cautious of what's going on. Hopefully my team can get that head pop. No one's really paying attention to it, unfortunately. Oh, no one was really paying attention to that Mimic, the Mega Abomination just then. There's those critical shots. Oh, it's got like the smallest little sliver of health left. We need to get this down pretty quickly now. We are starting to run out of time already. It's taken us nearly 4 minutes to do one contract. And there's that Mega Abomination down. Managed to do the business towards the end there. We are going to get a beret, and we're going to get 2 epic Aether tools. Really nothing crazy there. I'm going to go down here, start this Outlast contract up. Luckily enough for us, it is right next to us, which is absolutely perfect. We'll do that. We'll take this out. I am going to take that, and we'll do this Outlast contract, and then hopefully we can get that escort done at some point as well. As you can see, it's like maybe a 2-shot critical shots in the Dark Aether Zone with these guns. Again, ammo is the one thing I said I need to be careful of, and it looks like we may be running out of ammo if I'm not too careful. But I mean, even in the Dark Aether Zone, these guns are really good. You saw the sort of damage we was doing to a Mega Abomination high value target. I'm genuinely very impressed with these guns. Like, these could become one of my main guns that I just run all the time in the Dark Aether Zone, in the Tier 3 zone, simply because they're just so easy to use. Like, yes, they're better if you hit critical shots, but every gun is. But they still do good damage, especially in the Tier 3 zone, just by hitting the zombies. Like, you don't have to do the craziest sort of damage. Sorry, you don't have to hit the craziest sort of critical shots. You're still going to be able to take the zombies out pretty quickly. And that's going to be the Outlast contract done, leaving us with a grand total of 9 minutes to get the escort contract done and potentially even take out the new boss zombie. So I'm going to try and do the escort contract. I'm going to be a little bit wary of time, though. I'm going to try and start it up, see if we can do it. And if I have to just leave it halfway through, I'll just leave it halfway through. It's not the end of the world. I'm not too worried because I definitely want to get out of my loot and not die again this time. Although I do have tombstones, so if I do die, it's not the end of the world. The majority of the stuff will get kept and saved. Don't tell me my game's just crashed halfway through doing the Dark Aether Zone. Oh, brother. That is not good. That's not ideal. That's not what I wanted. Oh, no. I got scan and repair. That is so annoying. Oh, bro, I just lost everything that we had. So, as you can see, I just lost absolutely everything in that game, which is super, super annoying. That's not ideal. I got the new schematic as well. I even got the brand new Deadwire schematic, and of course, now I don't have it. And as you can see, it is still locked. I still don't have it, which is annoying. I did get the brand new one, but it is what it is. I'm not going to cry too much. But guys, that was the brand new Lockwood Mark II conversion kit, the JAK Wardens in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I thought they were absolutely amazing. Definitely recommend you guys go and try these guns out if you haven't already. 100% go and do it. You can unlock it by doing the weekly challenges. Definitely recommend it. And here is the class setup that I was using. But if you guys have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to smash a big thumbs up, as it helps me out way more than you can imagine. It helps get the videos pushed into the algorithm. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications, so don't miss any more videos on the channel. Let me know your thoughts on these in the comments below. And also, if you want to become a member to the channel, you can do so by clicking the join button next to subscribe. But I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.